heroic player, Lotus Damien warlord who doesn't play interactive world, who thinks they know what they're talking about.
True, hold.
I have the most playtime probably in this game in general, like out of anybody. I know what I'm talking about here, right? And there's all this
But the chat's
misconception
so
and
rude.
all
They're
this
fucking
weird
MN
stuff
Resident Sleeper. That's
being
cringe,
thrown around
bro.
over here that just don't make sense.
Or probably
So I'm going to
reboot
be
players.
here to tell you and show you just how bad it is, and hopefully then people can finally understand. So I need to start off by going to the world select screen.
Hey.
Right? Now look, if this is 70% of your population and you can't even fill up 40 channels, then why is 30% of your population spread across 4 worlds? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. The economies in all 4 of these worlds suck. And these are worlds with economies where you need to progress by selling stuff and buying stuff. We need more players to interact with each other to make the demand for Meso go up. The demand of Meso is important because that's how you progress by playing the game. Right? That's how it works.
This guy cook.
So the biggest and most important thing you can do for GMS right now as a whole is merge these 4 worlds. Not these 2, not these 3, all 4 of them. It's, you've done it before on a much larger scale than with Aurora and Elysium. There was how many worlds before? It needs to happen. And I know what some people are saying. Oh, I can't get a map. Oh, the map population. Oh, I like low population worlds because it's easy to find a map. Listen, right? There's 2 level brackets that really matter. Getting to 260 and getting above 260. Okay? Getting to 260 is way faster now. Way easier. You don't even have to go to a monster map at all, especially during Hyperion or Hyper Burning, right? You can just do your dailies, do your monster park, do the events, and it's very, very easy to get to 260. Okay? Now, even if you want to grind to 260 and some of the more popular, better maps in Limina are getting taken up. You can't find a map there. Well, you can find a slightly suboptimal map and grind to 260 slightly slower. It's not that much time difference. It really isn't. Between a optimal map and a subpar map grinding to 260. Especially with things like Frenzy and Fire Startering, once you get to the point where you can start buying service. Which is another thing. Frenzy, right? In some of these worlds, at certain time, you can't buy Frenzy service. And I'll be talking a lot more about Frenzy later. I'll have a whole thing talking about it earlier. Right? Like, merging the world stems down and improves every single thing.
I'll be running an ad right now.
Right? Just keep it in the back of your mind as I'm talking, is that everything will go up to merging worlds and it benefits. Right? Now grinding for 260 plus. This is where grinding actually starts mattering because it takes significantly more time per level, especially as you get up there. Right? As of right now, I know for a fact in certain places, in certain worlds, in certain regions, you can't find maps in things like Tainted Trees 3, for example, right? And stuff like that. But hear me out.
So they actually don't like what he's saying.
We are getting a skill that absolutely changes the meta for farming after the summer update.
Yo, see,
right?
I'm sweating.
And I know that it's a decent amount of fragments to invest in it, but just getting that skill to level 1, every class is guaranteed Urda Fountain and at least 1 Soul Janus. That opens up a tremendous amount of maps for you to farm it. And if you get Soul Giants to level 10, and especially level 20, where you get 2 of the summons and 3 of the summons, you can pretty much go to any map and get optimal rates, and I'm talking with Frenzy Spawn. The reason that it's hard to find maps is because only certain maps are really that good with Frenzy. And I'm talking significantly better. But with those summons and that changes in place, and as time goes on and fragments become easier and easier to get, and I'll be talking about those later on as well, about the tradability of them, it won't be as big of a problem. And some people are acting as if you combine these 4 worlds, the game will be unplayable. If you combine these 4 worlds, and you have 40 channels, it's half full at best. It's half full at best.
This is crazy because
fine.
like literally everyone,
because even with
like
all
every
4,
active
there's
player in
still
Maple right now is
a
probably
low,
watching.
low population.
Like, how is there
and it won't be
21K
nearly
people
a
right now?
powerhouse
That's
as some of
crazy.
the other regions, and it won't nearly be as bad as this. Not even
Wow.
close. So when people
really
are
need a
asking for the
2x
worlds
buff.
to get
I need to
merged,
find one or
it's single-handedly the best
honestly, I don't
thing
know
that
where to
you
find
can
one.
do for this game,
Matter.
period. And I know people are saying it's a big ask, it takes resources, it takes time. I don't care. You did it before with Aurora and Elysium, you could do it again with these 4. It's not that hard for Nexon to do, surely. This is single-handedly the best thing you could do. Period. And you'll see exactly what happens when a world is allowed to just run this Baron. I will show you firsthand what I've had to deal with for years. Why my character is where it's at with the amount of time I've put in it, you will see. It's terrible.
Damn,
and look at what
in.
it says here. Interactive world, right? I'm about to log in because I'm about to talk about the tradability of items, right? Server that allows for growth through variety of methods, including trading between players.
Yo, Nexon shut
All
off
right,
the banner and they
let's
got rid of
log
the
in the
thing.
game. Hey, I just came back to the game. Hey, I hyper burned. Hey, I'm 260. Hey, now I can start farming 6 job. Hey, what do I need to level up 6 job? Soul Urda? Oh, that's not so bad to get. Oh, I could get it from bosses and farming, no big deal. Hey, I need fragments. Hey, you need a lot of these fragments. Hey, these are probably, without a doubt, the most sought after material in the
I'm at
game.
127.
They are tradable in the hub server Korean MapleStory. Why on God's name in the tradable servers are they fucking untradeable?
Oh, he soared.
It makes no sense. It's ridiculous. You ported over a bogus ass 6 job system to the game, and nobody seems to care. How is this okay? It's so stupid. I don't even have to argue more than that. It's dumb. But let me put up a point. Look, farming right now in interactive worlds.
This is crazy.
You get most players between 200 mil to 250 mil meso an hour. And that's not including any service costs, the cost of MVPs, the cost of potions, the cost of enjoyable winters especially. You know, most people get between that 200 mil to 250 mil range after you get settled in with your meso gear. What does that even get you?
Wait, they get that many
Jack
points?
shit.
Wait.
It's so pathetic. It needs to get buffed by a huge amount. But look, you can't just pour in Meso to the game. That would be bad. So what can you do? By making farming more rewarding by adding items. And yes, you did a good job by making the symbols tradable. I understand they're not tradable in Taiwan, Maple. I'm sorry. But they are tradable here in GMS. And yes, they sell for 30 mil each, not 1.5 mil each in, you know, the worlds that are super populated. But they're so random. Me killing 50 to 54,000 monsters an hour, I went 5 hours without getting a symbol, not one single symbol drop once. That is nowhere near good enough. Not even close.
Do I get another one? Oh, I do.
So it's a huge buff to farming for Meso. It's a huge buff for people who want to buy Meso and thus creating more demand for Meso so that these prices aren't this terrible.
Right now.
It also allows more opportunity for people to farm free to play, right?
Yeah, free to play reg server is kinda.
It's so freaking dumb. It's so easy to improve it, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. Nobody's saying anything. All you guys care about is these stupid familiars. It's so bad. Why is nobody talking about this?
True.
Right? Why? Now let's talk about boss rewards. I don't even know the button to get there. Whatever, I don't need it. Bosses drop, what do they drop? They drop the power crystals. They drop the arcane boxes, the Epsilab boxes. They drop the flame materials. They drop the flames. They drop in GMS, they drop Meester Cube equivalent and Master Craftsman Cube equivalent. We call them solid cubes for Meester. Master Craftsman, we call them hard cubes. Everything has something in common from boss drops, with the exception of 2 items. The 2 items that are arguably the most important thing that bosses drop, that people want the most.
Wow.
They're all tradable or equivalent into Meso by selling the boss crystals and whatnot, except the solid and hard cubes. Why aren't they tradable? All other regions, all other servers, as far as I know, have those cubes tradable from every method that they can get them from. I understand they don't drop from bosses in some other regions, but they do in GMS. I'm sorry. So why then is all the material for flames, all the flames tradable, all the boss rewards tradable, but the material for crafting those cubes is tradable, but the cubes you craft untradable,
this is
and the
insane.
cubes that drop from bosses untradable?
I'm kind of like, wow.
Why? It's stupid. So yes, I get it. You can sell service with those cubes, but what does that mean? You know how annoying it is to sell service? You have to spam in the buddy list chat, spam in your alliance chat, super mega selling it, and then if you don't want to deal with that, you have to cube something and hope it tears up. Cube something and hope you get good stats. Tear it up. And it's just garbage. It's a horrible thing to have to rely on service, because now you have people with trust issues who don't even want to buy service, who can't benefit off those cubes that come from other people's boss runs at all in the interactive / trading servers. And then it leaves people with having to go out of their way for service. If you're trying to buy all these cubes and you need a lot of them to get your stat or to roll, hey, this guy has 2 cubes. Okay, I'll buy 2 from here. Oh, that guy over there has 3. Oh, that guy over there has 4. You have to go and trade these 16,000 people? Wouldn't it just be easier to go in the auction house and search the cubes and be able to see everybody who listed it and buy it? Like every other boss drop? The solid and hard cubes need to be tradable from crafting, and boss rewards. Straight up.
Ooh.
It's a joke.
Ooh. Reg server.
Now I need to
Kinda.
go in the cash shop.
Kinda not it. Not gonna lie.
Right away, I go to the reward shop. What is missing?
I don't know. What's missing, dog?
Where are the bonus cubes, bro?
Ooh. We're
What
fucking
is this
starving out here.
garbage? My guy, who is using sharing tags? Who cares about any of this shit? Where's the bonus cubes? Is that so much to ask for 5 bonus cubes a month? 5. Why
Bro,
does
he's
nobody
going
play
in,
the server?
he's
Because
getting
you
mad.
can't even throw people who farm reward points or get reward points from pay to win 5 bonus cubes a month? It's sad. It's sad.
Yo, cut the script.
What is this? This is a good item. You can keep it in. But look, you can't use it above 250. People are starting to get 250 like it's no tomorrow. Where are the double XP coupons so people don't have to rely on stupid enjoyable winters when they run out? And why is all this untradeable? You can buy these and make them tradable after double clicking them, right? Why isn't the scrolls tradable? Why is it all untradeable? You can already just buy Maple points.
I want to know what
It
rebooters are thinking
eliminates
about
that
this
step.
because
And it makes it
like,
so
as
that
someone
people who
doesn't play
farm
Reboot
reward
anymore,
points can
like,
just
yo,
throw it in auction house and
kinda
not have
facts.
to deal with service. Somebody recently, as far as I know, was buying some return scroll to chaos their item and it got scammed in Aurora. If it was just tradable, that whole situation would have been avoided. And it's like, dude, you're offering 2 scrolls a
that's
month.
facts. Someone in Alliance is just like, this man
Is it
plays
so
47
much
hours
asked
a
for
day.
them
He
to
knows
just
Maple.
be tradable?
Ooh.
Is it gonna break the game? Is it gonna destroy your cash flow? It's 2 scrolls a month, man. A month.
Facts.
It's nothing.
Also make it like easier to cube
Everything
somehow.
in
Like,
this reward point shop, and I would go as far as saying all the cash shop scrolls that you buy and cubes that you buy and a 2x buffs that you buy in here should be tradable. Right? Straight up. You buy it with NX, you buy 10 of them, you got what you want in 5, throw the rest in auction house. Get some return.
ooh, because
It
you are
adds
playing
flow
all day
to
long.
Meso. When people can go in the auction house and just search what they want. Instead of having to go through this stupid interface that lagging glitches half the time in the Maple Point system and then buy the Maple Points and then go in the cash shop and then buy it. Allow people to just sell what they didn't use in the auction house, because guess what? People are selling service anyway. Avoid having to deal with all the problems that comes with service. Just let them throw them in the auction house.
Ooh.
Now we need to talk about the pricing of cubes for people who pay to win. Look, you might not like pay to win. I don't care. It's an acceptable form here. I don't pay to win either. Look, I'm Bronze Man. I'm Bronze Man for life. I will never pay another cent to this company. I don't care. These prices are a joke, man. Who goes into the store and be like, oh, wow, look at this deal. Buy 10, get 1 free? 1? It's pathetic.
Ooh.
These 11
I
packs
used
need to
buy
be
this shit.
discounted by at least 25% like they are in other regions.
Holy.
And look, your pricing point might have worked like way back in the day when the Korean won is closer to the USD. Guys, in Korean Maple for bonus cubes, they're charging 19.8k NX. That's 19.8k Korean won. Do the math. That's like 14 USD or something. Why are they charging you 24 for it?
Ooh,
Why does nobody want to play? What do you think? You have to farm a metric frick load for these bonus cubes to make up for the free final damage you have in Heroic. And the prices are stupid. You're charging 50% more. 51.5x.
Yo, I actually cannot agree more. That's crazy.
That's savage, man. And look at this. Hey, we have an excellent idea for interactive worlds. Hey, let's make it easier to 3-line equips with Unicubes. Good idea. This is the craziest thing. You can buy 10 packs, sure. You're charging more than double of where these things originated from. Double the price. And they
kind of insane,
expire
not gonna lie.
in 30 days. Where they originated from, they're permanent. Permanent. And you can only purchase 5 times. People who whale in this game don't want to whale in this game. People who don't want to pay to win in this game don't want to pay to win in this game. Because guess what? After I buy my 5 packs of Unicubes and I want more, I have to be like, hey, bro, let me gift you however much Maple points, and then you can buy the cubes on your account, and then you can take my item and cube it. Who wants to go through that bullshit? And then you have to go to the next guy's account, and the next guy's account, and the next guy's account. Who wants to deal with that? You have to reduce this price by half minimum. They need to be permanent because guess what? You only sell them once a year. What if you don't have anything to cube that year? What if you want to stock up on them and cube something later down the line? Hey, I'm in the middle of my Genesis weapon quest. I won't be able to finish it 3 months after the Unicube sale's done. So why are you not allowing people to mass buy these in bulk and save them when appropriate?
The price gouging too. I sold that from freaking Alliance chat.
Hello?
But
does it not make sense?
yo, Niru kind of going in right
It's
now.
so weird.
Still.
Like, what is this? And
Yeah,
then
I
you
love
can
Red
only
Server,
buy
not gonna lie.
5? That's not enough. 66% of the time, you don't even select the right line to re-roll. So why are you only allowing people to essentially get 1/3 of what they're buying here? You can buy 50 cubes, but you maybe only get usefulness out of what is that? 16, 17 cubes? It's so sad.
Where did the banner go?
Why does nobody play the server? Why do you think? They try to make it easier, they try to make it better, and it's an absolute disaster.
True, everyone's on reboot
And the
because of that.
same
'cause
thing
Reg server is
goes
freaking
for Violet
hard.
cubes. In GMS, again, these things originated from. In the other regions, it's like 50% cheaper, I believe. And they roll prime lines up the wazoo. I'm talking like 3 prime lines, 3 no prime lines. In our game, you get 1 prime line and a bunch of bullshit. You barely get any more than 1 prime line. So not only did you nerf the prime line chance on them, you're charging players 50% more.
Wait,
and again, what is this? 7-day duration, 5 times per account?
Wait, let me...
Why are you not letting people mass buy these, same with the Unicubes, and saving them for when it's appropriate? These only come on sale like twice a year. Twice a year. What if you don't have anything to cube at that point? Everybody's cubes are expired by then. It's sad. And this is another thing. White cubes. Where are they, bro? Where are they? 20 per event? 20 per event. Is that a joke? Are you kidding me? Haha. LOL. Gotcha. Put them in the cash shop permanently. Do I need to say more?
Yo.
People in GMS have 2-line bonus pots all the time. Why do you think? Keeping 3-line bonus pots is ridiculously hard. Ridiculously hard. They don't want to risk losing their 2-line bonus pots at all.
Facts,
This is a solution for people to safely do it. This is a solution for you to actually make pay to win people who want to pay to win more enticed to the server. Because when you put all these stupid limitations, these 30 days expiring, that, hey man, we're making it a lot better, man, but hey, if you don't have anything to cube at that particular point of year, sorry, better luck next time, see you next year. Do you really think somebody who's impatient and pay to win Andy wants to wait 1 year? No, they want to stock up on their cubes, and when they get their item, they just want to sit there and click and click and click and click. That's how it is. So you're not only limiting people with free to play, you're limiting people with pay to win. Where a server where pay to win is accepted. No way. It's a no-brainer. Nobody wants to play the server. It's a no-brainer. Okay, does it make sense? Cheaper discounts on 11 packs. Tradability on all cash shop cubes. So if I only use 5 and I got lucky, I can just throw them in an auction house. I don't have to sell service. Tradable cash shop scrolls. So, hey, some guy who got scammed, I'm sorry you got scammed. People don't have to deal with that. People can buff their reward points, right? People can sell all their scrolls and reward points, throw them up in the auction house. You don't have to deal with the problems of selling service. Buff for free to play with the reward points. Buff for people who want to pay to win with the permanent cubes and tradability. Buff to Meso rate because now people will want more Meso because there's more stuff and more availability in the auction house.
Like, I'm not even training. I'm just watching Niru. Like,
it just makes sense to me. And then white cubes in there, permanently in the cash shop, permanent uni cubes, no buy limit, permanent violet cubes, no buy limit, cheaper on the violet cubes by 50%, cheaper on the uni cubes by
like you get
100, like half, maybe half the price.
An hour.
That is a straight up rip off. Tradable solid cubes, and tradable art cubes from everything, from bosses, from crafting them.
Because like one tap is like 200 mil. One tap an hour.
Tradable fragments.
For free to play on Regs.
Tradable. It's a tradable server.
Like
tradable.
They're literally forcing you to RMT.
Now I want to talk about Frenzy Totem. Guys. People have this misconception that this is the way it is because of this item. If it was such an OP item and our population was anywhere close to being good, why then when I go in the auction house, people tell me, oh, there's botters all over the place. The Frenzy Totem has just ruins the price of resources. Botters all over Arcana. Breaking news. Okay, if there are so many botters and such a problem with the extra spawn rate, let's have a look. My guy, there isn't a single Arcane River droplet in there. What the fuck are you people talking about? We need more of these things. We need like 1,000 more of these. There's nothing.
True facts.
There's nothing. It's insane.
Which
Oh,
one?
well, hey, you know what? People don't really farm there, man. People are now farming their symbols. Okay, let's check out the freaking symbol market. For what's it called? Guys, what's Arca's symbol? Whatever, I'm just gonna type symbol. Now look, this might seem like a decent amount of arcane symbols, but I'm telling you it's not. If you add up these numbers, 33, 13, 27, 33, you have maybe a couple of thousand in there. Where you need like, and this guy here, this guy is just buying them and repricing them for convenience. He's not actually farming them. This is really not that much. It really isn't. It really isn't. For 200 to 255 areas, all those monsters drop it, and that's where a large portion of the player base is.
I gotta go.
This is nothing. I'm telling you, where you need thousands and thousands and thousands of these. It's nothing to feed the player base. It's nothing. Now look at the symbols for 260 plus. There's how many? A little over 100 hotel symbols. Now, hotel symbols are very important to note here, because once you get to hotel arcs, that's when you can start getting like 45 to 50k kills an hour with like the top mobber classes. That's where you can really start to farm here. And if it was such a bad thing for the game, it was so evil, it ruins resources, why is there only 100 symbols at the easiest place to farm, close to the maximum amount of monsters you can farm? And on top of that, like, this guy's just overpricing them. He's buying them and merching them, because he knows that I could just buy all these and control the market.
True, yo, this guy gotta say this now, or else.
And I don't know what this guy's thinking. I really don't know.
Anyone on from reg server.
And the other symbols aren't much better. Look at ODM. ODM's where you can actually get really easy 54k rates as a bishop. 7, 8, 11, 14, 15, 19, 23 symbols. 23! If you're a pay-to-win guy, hey man, I don't want to do my dailies, I'm just going to buy the auction house. You can't even level your symbol to level 2, man! If you farmed all your Meso, you're like, man, I want to catch up on my Odium symbol. You can't even boost it to level 2. With the so-called benefit of being able to trade with other players. It's a joke, man.
Hey, buddy, now hit 200.
And you know what else looks really bad? All those elite bosses drop all those flame materials and all those flames that, you know, you so-called buff. Now they drop powerful flames, eternal flames. If Frenzy was so bad and all the elite monsters drop flames, drop flame materials, let's check out the flame market. My gosh, this is the most flames I've seen in this market in weeks. And it's 2 pages! How many even is that? 30 flames? Where you need thousands of these. Thousands of these. Hey, I just liberated my Genesis weapon. I got unlucky with the event flames. Let's check out the auction house. Oh, wow, I get 20 attempts to roll absolutely nothing, man. So stop saying that Frenzy's a problem. Frenzy is only a problem because you decided to stop re-releasing it. If you delete Frenzy, this market is absolutely fucked. It's over. There will be absolutely nobody wanting to play. Nobody wants the Meso. Nothing in the auction house. If you leave Frenzy as is, well, let's look what happened. Let's look what happened after years of it being discontinued. You left people not able to buy service. You left people running monopolies. You have people running bot scripts to sell service 24/7. It's so bad. I have so many people coming to chat early in the morning because I wake up really early. They're like, man, I like waking up early in the morning too. Damn, can't find a Frenzy seller. Wow, that sucks. So you need to re-release it in Philibooks. Re-release it in the freaking Marvel machine. Because over time, especially with Merge Worlds, the price will go down of the totem. Because right now, the totem in Aurora, I'm going to straight up say it. People are paying 10,000 USD for it. Why are you letting that item get that out of control, that expensive? And nobody's going to sell it in the auction house because it's worth well over 500 bill. Nobody just has 1.5 trillion Mesos laying around, and nobody even wants to sell the totem for 1.5 trillion Meso because who the fuck wants to deal with that? They're all RWTing it. Like, dude, you need to lower that price. How can you let it get that out of hand? It's so weird. It will take time for the price to go down. It will take time for it. Yes, when it gets re-released. But, you know, it would be overall better for the game. And don't give me no crap that the server can't load it, because guess what? When New Age Update first got released, there was a glitch with Frenzy. You cast it once in the map, outside of the Grandis, the spawn rate was permanent from that totem. It was a glitch that took a week to fix. I didn't see one single person complaining about lag. All the people who were disconnecting and lagging was because of the instance maps. Not a single person was lagging. So don't give me that crap. It's absolutely false. It makes no sense. It's just foobar.
Me saying
re-release the item. People are gonna jump towards Philibooks, jump towards Marvel Machine. That thing gets re-released, you're gonna have freaking train wrecks level streams where they're just spinning the Marvel Machine.
Yeah, that would be me, dog. I'll be on Marvel Machine 45/7.
What are you doing, man? Re-release the item. It's not that big of a deal. Why are you trying to tell me not to talk about it if you were to interview me? What do you mean? It's the only reason I'm leveling up to max level. It's the only reason this server is like 1% playable. If that.
Holy. I dead ass. Oh, don't talk about it. Yo, Nexon actually said that.
Like, this is a joke, man. This is such a joke.
That's crazy. Pop these. Wow. Oh. I wonder how Nexon feels. Are they gonna like respond back? I really need to. Yeah, and rebooters are just like, oh, I'm gonna farm 500 trill.
Alright. Okay. So when people are saying that interactive world needs improvements, this is what we're talking about, man. It's bad. Like, really bad. Like, really, really bad. So when people are saying, you know, it needs to get buffed, we mean it needs to get buffed. Okay? Does it make sense now to people who might not play GMS, who might not play Interactive Worlds.
True. He's actually like, yo, he's actually the fucking king of reg server, not
And
gonna
look,
lie.
I'm not rage baiting. If anybody over there wants to say this is just a rage bait, I showed you firsthand how bad it is. Improve it. Okay. Thank you.
Damn.
And I'll be honest, I don't even want to level up anymore because of how bad it is. I really don't. But I feel it's not fair for everybody else, so I will level up today for everybody. I really don't want to play this game after today. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you're getting.
It's not even like I've been playing massively for so long. I'm burnt out. I'm not. I have an eternal hat that I was looking forward to Star Force, but you know, more and more I think about it, I don't want to play the game after today, and I won't until it gets
That's
improved.
crazy. No.
I'm over it. It's pathetic, man.
That's, bro. Like, damn. Yeah, reg server does deserve better.
Okay. Okay, there's some things I have to do before I show show the spot.
Damn, he doesn't even want to play anymore. Anyway, that's basically the rant. He's probably gonna level up next. Yeah, that was kind of heavy, not gonna lie. All right,